Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Jay's Picks. It is week 1 of the NFL season this weekend and basically tonight. So I'm going to be giving you each of my game picks for each one of these games. We're going to be going through the spreads, who I like to win. We'll be looking at the spread up on BleacherReport.com, and I'm going to be giving you who I'm going to be picking to win the game and basically cover the spreads. Now, if you enjoyed this video, remember to always drop a like on a video, and let's get to my picks. So here we go. We are going to be starting off with the Ravens versus the Chiefs, the home opener. The Chiefs are coming off winning their second straight Super Bowl. They are looking to three-peat. It seems here that the Chiefs are favored by 3 points. The over-under is 47 points. And what Vegas is telling us here is that this game is pretty even, but this is an easy pick for me. I am hammering the Chiefs minus 3.5. I would take that bet there if I was a betting man. Guys, remember, I am not a betting guy. Okay, I'm not sponsored by DraftKings, but if you will, DraftKings, send your boy a sponsor. But anyways, down to the nitty gritty. I would, if I was a betting man, I am smashing 3.5 with the Chiefs right here. Lamar Jackson is 1-4 against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes looks to get another win in his win column. Another caveat to that you could say is Lamar Jackson wants his revenge game. The Chiefs sent him home in the AFC Championship last year. What does Lamar Jackson have to say about that? Will he hop into Arrowhead and take on Patrick Mahomes and beat him down in week 1? It's probable. The Lions did it last year. But for me, I think the Chiefs are locked and loaded and ready to go. I think with the wide receiving core they got, the exciting new draft pick with Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce's back. Although Marquise Brown is not ready to play yet, he is going to be out this week, I imagine. But Rashee Rice is going to be there to pick up the weight. I have the Chiefs along with the defense. I know they did lose a pivotal player. They lost a pivotal player in L'Jarius Sneed in free agency, but I think with Chris Bone Jones and the crew there, they're going to get the job done. I have the Chiefs minus 3.5. Game number 2, we're going to the Packers and the Eagles in Brazil. The Eagles are favored minus 2.5, and the over-under is 49. I am taking the under in this game, to be honest with you. 49 points is a lot, and both teams are on the road. Neutral environment, first game. I don't really see this as a high-scoring game. I think this will be a big defensive game. Might be a lot of jet lag going on. Who knows? I like the Packers plus 2.5 easily. I don't like the Eagles in this game, in this atmosphere. It's a neutral environment. Jordan Love coming off a great playoff run. That's outside of the last half of the playoffs. We don't know what we're going to get out of Jalen Hurts in that new offense yet. We don't. I tell you what I'm saying lightly, guys. I am a Cowboys fan. Remember that with these comments. So I am a certified hater when it comes to the Eagles because I cannot stand them. But in all honesty, just being transparent, 100% non-biased, I do like the Packers in this game. I like the addition of Josh Jacobs with being able to run the football. I like the Packers defense being back to what the Packers defense should be. Hopefully the Packers show up defensively like they did against my team in the playoffs against the Eagles. But I do see a scenario where Philly could come out on top. But me personally, I am smashing Packers plus 2.5. I think they win this ball game. And maybe, I don't know what Kellen Moore is going to look like with Saquon Barkley and the crew, Jahan Dotson, as he picked up the offense yet. Who knows? Just going to have to wait and see. But I am smashing the Eagles minus 20. I am smashing the Packers plus 2.5. Moving on to game number 3. It is going to be one of the first games of the 1 o'clock window this Sunday. And we got the Cardinals versus the Bills. The Bills are favored minus 6.5. I don't know what the Cardinals is going to look like. I really don't know what the Bills are going to look like without Stephon Diggs. I imagine they're going to lean heavily on the run game with James Cook. Kyler Murray, he did have a good inning in his season off the ACL. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. this year. They did lose some receivers, I think in free agency if I'm not mistaken. But they do have this number 14 kid. I really don't know his name. He was balling for the last couple seasons last year. I don't know what the Cardinals are going to look like defensively. They are in Buffalo. Just because it's the first home game in Buffalo, that's a hard game to win. They're having to travel to the East Coast. I would take the Bills minus 6.5. I think the Bills could cover that. I really think the Bills win. You know what? Scratch that. I'm going to take the Cardinals to cover. I really think this is probably a 4-point ball game. I really see this as a 3 or 4 point ball game. I am picking the Cardinals to cover. I think just because I don't know what Josh Allen is going to look like with this new offense, under Joe Brady. I imagine they're going to probably reap off the success of last year, but I just don't know what they're going to look like without Diggs. They don't have no wide receivers right now. And I think, even though I don't know what the Cardinals has got looking like on defense right now outside of Budda Baker, I think they're good enough to at least be able to cover this game. So scratch that. I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 6.5 on the road. I don't pick them to win. I still think the Bills would win this game, but I am hitting that 6.5 on the Cardinals. Game number 2, Jaguars and Dolphins. I like this game. This is a good game. The Dolphins are minus 3.5. I'm going to say I think the Dolphins will cover this minus 3.5. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars are going to look like defensively, being able to guard Tyreek. It's in Miami too. Both are Floridian teams, but I don't know. This might be a neutral site. I don't know if the Jaguars fans might travel. I imagine that's still probably a good 3-4 hour drive to get from Jacksonville to Miami. Heck, maybe even longer than that. But I don't know. Maybe the Jaguars fans might travel and make this a neutral site. Who knows? But still, I do like the Dolphins. Tua, Jalen Waddle, and the crew. You got the defense. I don't think Bradley Chubb is going to be ready week 1. I think Jordan Phillips will be ready. You got J Ram over there. You got the pieces, and they got the pieces to cover this game. I think the Dolphins win this game, and I will take them to cover minus 3.5. Moving on, we got the Panthers versus the Saints. We got the game of who could play worse. Let's be honest with you, guys. We saw what Derek Carr looked like this past year with the Saints, and we even saw what he looked like in the preseason. It's not looking good. I imagine Dennis Scott is going to be fired by the end of the season, maybe even before midway through the season. I don't think Derek Carr's the answer. Michael Thomas is not there no more. They're going to be leaving heavily on, Raheem Shaheed. I don't know if they're going to lean on him again heavy too in the passing game. They still got Alvin Kamara, still got a pretty good offensive line. Defensively, they're always going to still be stacked. But again, I don't trust the Saints, man. I really don't. I'm interested on what Bryce Young and the Panthers could do. I am picking the Panthers to cover 3.5. I'm going to pick the Panthers to win this game. I'm going to pick the Panthers. I'm going to say they're going to win this game. They cover plus 3.5. And if they do, even though I would still hammer that 3.5 because I think this is going to be a close game, I don't see either team breaking away. Bryce Young is due for a good season this year. He's due for a bounce back year. I was very happy with what I saw in the Bills preseason game with that little quick drive he had. But I am going to pick the Panthers to win this game outright. Xavier Leggett, the crew, Adam Thielen, Chuba Hubbard. It's not no great names. The offensive line is still questionable for sure going up against that ferocious D-line of the Saints. But the Panthers always have a good defense. I don't like Derek Carr. I think the Panthers could easily cover this game and win this game. I'm picking the Panthers to go 1-0 in the first game of the season. Moving on, we got the Patriots and the Bengals. Do I even have to say what I'm going to pick right now? Obviously, everybody is picking the Bengals. I would definitely smash them minus 8.5. They are starting Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, which was dumb. Drake May should have been the starter. He should have always been the starter. That shouldn't even been a discussion up there in New England. I don't know what Jared Mayo was thinking with that decision. Obviously, I know they didn't want to put Drake May in the fire early on in the season, and obviously that's probably what But Jacoby Brissett did not outplay Drake May in the preseason. He just didn't. So I'm easily smashing the Bengals to win this game at Cincinnati. Joe Burrow and the crew's back. Jamar Chase should be playing this, even though he's been dealing with wanting to be a baby about his contract. Even though he should wait, he's still got another 2 years on his deal. But I'm definitely going with Joe Burrow and the crew to get it done up in Cincinnati. Falcons and Steelers. Now, this is probably one of the most intriguing games. Okay. Russell Wilson and the Steelers going into Atlanta to face Kirk Chokes in the playoffs Cousins. The Falcons are favored minus 3.5. I say the Falcons win this game. I'm betting on Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and the crew. They also got Daryl Morey, I believe, at wide receiver. Bijan Robinson is due. They say Bijan Robinson has a chance to turn into a top 3, top 5 running back this year. I'm betting on that. I'm betting on that defense. They do have Matthew Judon now. Justice Simmons. J.C. Bates is there. Grady Big Boy Jarrett is still there. A.J. Terrell. I'm definitely picking the Falcons to win this game. I'm betting on Kirk Cousins to play well. It's 1 o'clock. It's Kirk Cousins prime time, baby. Kirk Cousins is a 1 o'clock demon. We all know this. I'm definitely picking the Falcons with this game. I just think the Steelers, they don't know what they got going on offense. They look terrible this preseason on offense with both Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. They are starting Russell Wilson when I have been an advocate for starting Justin Fields over him. Justin Fields just adds another nature to the Steelers offense. But, you know, defensively, the Steelers are going to keep him in this game, but I had the Falcons winning this game. If the game was in Pittsburgh, I'd have a different opinion about this, but the game's in Atlanta. It's their opening game. I think Atlanta gets the job done. Texans and Colts. I don't know why the Colts are favored as this is an easy bet. I'm getting the Texans minus 3 points. I don't like Anthony Richardson. I wouldn't say I don't like him. He's still got a lot of growing to do. He only played 4 games last year. He's coming off a shoulder surgery. He just still doesn't throw an accurate enough ball for me. He's Cam Newton 2.0. I mean, it's a mixed bag. You don't know what you're going to get with him going into each game. But I'm not about to sit here and say he's going to be MVP type Cam Newton. But I just don't like what the Colts have going on offense right now. Michael Pittman Jr., yeah, I don't like Anthony Richardson. Will they lean heavily on the run game with Shane Steichen and RPA? I think they will. I wouldn't say I don't like what they like going on offensively. I just got Anthony Richardson is such a huge question mark. Defensively, I can't really say I love what the Colts is looking like defensively. They do got Zaire Franklin. They do have Kenny Moore over there. But outside of them, I don't know. But I am definitely picking the Texans with that new Arsenal. C.J. Stroud and the boys stacked up. I have them finishing top 3, top 4 in the AFC this year, easily in their conference. So that's an easy pick for me. Moving on, we got the Titans and the Bears. The Bears are favored minus 3.5. I am definitely smashing the 3.5 on the Bears to win this game. The Titans have nobody. They're starting Will Levis. Derrick Henry's not there anymore. They only have Jeffrey Simmons on D-tackle defensively. Other than that, I can't name nobody else that's even there. I can't really name their wide receiver outside the guy with the blue eyes. DeAndre Hopkins is not, I don't even know if he's going to be able to suit up this game. I don't even remember because I remember he got hurt, and I don't even know if he's going to be available this game. I'm smashing Caleb Williams and the Bears to get it done. New Bears fans stand up. You got a quarterback. I think he shows out. Romeo Duze, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and the crew. DeAndre Swift for running back. The good defense. They got Josh Sweat and Jalen Johnson. I think they come out with a W and easily cover. I got the Bears winning at Chicago. Vikings versus Giants. I'm definitely picking the Vikings to win this game. If J.J. McCarthy was quarterback in the Vikings, I would definitely love this pick even more because I don't like Sam Darnold at all. But maybe Sam Darnold is going to resurface his career this year. I definitely don't think that's going to happen. But the Giants is just bad. Danny Dimes, more like Danny Nichols, Danny Pennies. I mean, Jesus, he's terrible. They don't have an identity offensively right now because they relied on Saquon so much. I don't even think they're going to be able to get the elite neighbors the ball. Defensively, the Giants are always going to be pretty good. That's going to be their strong suit, but I really don't see a situation where the Giants win this game at all. I had the Vikings winning this one. Moving on, we got the Broncos at Seattle. I do have the Seahawks winning this game. I like what Bo Nix and the boys look like in the preseason. Is Sean Payton coaching. He finally got his quarterback. I think he's going to get his team together and play. But in Seattle, I love that defense they got going on. They got Jackson Smith and Jigma, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Kenneth Walker on offense. Just too much not to like. I really do like the Seahawks win this game. I am going to definitely take the Seahawks minus 6. I think they're going to cover, and I think they win by more than a touchdown, easily. Moving on, we got the Chargers at the Raiders. I am definitely picking the Chargers to win this game. Minus 3, that's generous. I think they're saying this is an even game based off only giving the Chargers 3 points at home, even though the Chargers really don't have a big home field advantage over there in L.A. They should have never left L.A. They should have went to San Diego. That's never here nor there. But I'm definitely picking the Chargers. Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh. I'm a big Jim Harbaugh fan. He knows how to win ball games. He knows how to come in there and impact the program. I definitely have them beating Gardner Minshew and the Raiders. The Raiders arguably right now has the worst quarterback situation in the NFL. It's not even questionable. Shout out my boys Amir White. I wish the best for him. A running back this year. They got Devontae Adams still there. I just don't see a chance where Gardner Minshew plays consistently enough for them to win against the Chargers this weekend, and I'm picking the Chargers easily. Moving on, we have the Commanders and the Buccaneers. Now, this is a very interesting game. I cannot lie to y'all. This is a very interesting game. Jayden Daniels' debut on the Commanders against Bake Show and the Buccaneers. only because this game is on the road and it's Jayden Daniels' first game. I think Jayden Daniels gets off to a slow start, but Jayden Daniels is a stud. A lot of people, including like the Louis Riddicks of the world, former GM in the NFL, he liked Jayden Daniels as the best quarterback in this draft. So I'm only picking the Buccaneers because I think Baker Mayfield, first home game, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin and the crew, that defense they have, I think they're going to show up and show out. I have them covering -3.5. I think this is a 4+ point win ball game. I do see the Commanders keeping this game close, though. I do see that. If I'm a betting man, I would stay away from this game. But for me, I'm picking the Bucs to win this game. But if you're a betting man, please stay away from this game. It is a trap game waiting to happen. Moving on, I have my Dallas Cowboys going up against the Browns up there in Ohio. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Browns are favored -2.5. They are saying that we have a good chance to win this game. I'm definitely picking us to win this game. I understand our terrible offseason and not picking up players. I love our draft picks. I love what we got going on at linebacker this year. I love what I've been seeing on my defense. I love what I've been seeing at my cornerbacks. I have no doubt that Dak Prescott is going to show up ready to play this year. He's had another year under Mike McCarthy in this new offense. CeeDee Lamb's going to be ready to go. Brandon Cooks is going to be ready to go. Jake Ferguson is going to be emerging as an all-pro this year. Watch out for Jake Ferguson. And I love my offensive line. Even though I don't like the matchup already, the rookie Tyler Guyton going up against Myles freaking Garrett. Game 1 of your rookie year. I'm so sorry, Tyler. You couldn't ask for the most worst matchup your first season. Good luck over there against that specimen of a man. Other than that, we got to be able to run the football. We got to be able to run the football against these guys because there's no chance we're going to be able to be efficient offensively, being behind the sticks and having to pass on long downs. That we are going to get ate alive by the Cleveland Browns pass rush. I have us winning this game. Do I see a scenario where we lose? Absolutely, but I really think we are good enough, and we have the capability to walk into Cleveland 1-0 and win this ball game. I'm picking Dallas to win and to cover the spread +2.5. And Sunday Night Football, we have the Rams versus the Lions. Now, this is a hard game. This is a hard game. If I'm a bet man, stay away from this game at all costs. The Rams arguably coming off of one of the favorites this offseason. They are one of the favorites also with the Lions. I'm picking the Rams. I really think the Rams can win this game. I'm picking the Rams based off of them losing to the Lions in the playoffs last year. I think the Rams going here and having a revenge game. Matthew Stafford coming back to his old team again. I think he's going to get them back this time. Everybody's 100% healthy for the Rams this year. I like the Rams to win this game. I think there is a good chance this game is going to be high scoring. The over-under is 52 points. That's a lot of points. So I really see a scenario where this is a big scoring game, but I do have the Rams +3.5. I really do. I like the Rams winning this game, and I have the Rams as one of my favorite teams this season to watch, be on to watch this year. So I am picking the Rams to win this game. I do. Sean McVay, the boys, get it done. And the last game, the New York Football Jets versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm picking the Niners just because the game's in San Francisco, Brock Purdy and the crew. It's the Niners. Kyle Shanahan's going to put them in the best chance to win this game. I think this game is going to be closer than what people think it is. I really don't think the Jets is going to get blew out. The Jets has got a fantastic defense. But the question mark is Aaron Rodgers really healthy? I'm not betting on that right now. I got to see it with my own eyes. I'm going to have to wait on this one. So I'm definitely going to be picking the 49ers to win this game. +4.5 is generous. I think the Niners could definitely win by more than a touchdown. So I'm definitely going to be smashing the -4.5 on the Niners. I think they do keep this game close, though, relatively close. If they lose by 10 points, hey, I'd be a happy Jets fan. First game, it's a death match first game again. We just hope that Aaron Rodgers stays healthy and just goes through this game injury-free, and the Jets show a spark of the reason why they can contend in the AFC. And there you go, guys. There's my picks of the week. We are going to be doing this each week from week 1 all the way up to week 18. So be here. Drop a like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe, because if you subscribe, you're going to get notified when each of my picks come out every week. Let me know down in the comments what else you would like to see with my picks. Would you like me to add some graphics, spice it up a little bit, and make it more interesting for you guys? I'm always available for that type of feedback. Also, What other kind of football things would you like me to talk about? I am going to be doing post game to certain games, mainly the primetime games for the most part. Definitely going to get the Dallas Cowboys, but mainly for all the primetime games, I'm going to be giving my reactions to all of them. Maybe for some of the smaller games, if some games that I choose based off the famous players that's in there, I will talk about those separately on a quick video. But before you click off here, let me know, comment down below, what did you think of my picks? Do you agree with me? What do you disagree about? Let me know down in the comments. Hey, let's have a good conversation, and let me know, is your favorite team winning this weekend? Congratulations, guys. We made it to another NFL season. I know you're as happy as I am. Good luck to all the teams all your favorite teams out there, whoever you're a fan of. But as always, go Cowboys. Peace, love, and positive always, y'all. Click this link up here to get all my other sports reactions. See you on the next one. Peace.